Let's go fly a kite up where the air is nice. Let's go fly a kite. Have you had a Mary Poppins character in your life? Do you remember the movie? I would just a few weeks ago I rewatched the Julie Andrews 1960s Disney version. What is Mary Poppins? What does she represent to you? What qualities of self do you find in Mary Poppins? Find a sense of awe, being met with having your innocence, your beauty seen, being welcomed and celebrated. A playfulness. Remember they were dancing on the chimneys. The sense of even a sense of magic in seeing in just this open possibility of life in wonder. And I'm not magic like, oh, let's go float up in the sky, but just the magic of perhaps of childhood, that she could meet the children in the wonder that they were seeing, and she would meet them in the wonder. But there was a newer version of Mary Poppins, and it wasn't the remake. There was a different one, and it was about that. I forget the story, but it was like they were interviewing her, and it's like, what was this about? And it was really Mary Poppins wasn't there for the children, that she was there for Mr. Banner. How do you make sense of that? Who was very proper Englishman, right? He was doing what you should be doing. He was doing the toppins. He was the banker. He was like, children should be this way. We should do this. And remember at the end, he was like, let's go fly a kite. But it was like a life of playfulness, this self, the beingness. Right, at first in this journey, there's a sense of the self and the parts, and we separate and we clarify. We get to know self by separating from parts. That's what we call the second view in Effortless IFS, riding the bike of being, finding the balance of self. But later it just infuses. We notice that it's inseparable from our parts, and that life is an expression of self. And even the parts become liberated. They become, which I think is what kind of happened for Mr. Banner, right? At first he was like, that Mary Poppins, oh no, that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, what's that? But then at the end, but it doesn't have to be childlike, right? It can be the burdens, the weight that we carry, because that's just not necessary. We can still be responsible adults. Mr. Banner could still go back and be in the bank. He could run the bank, but not from a place of fear. It's like the burdens get released. That's the gift of our IFS, that we can discern the unburdened part, or the part from the burdens, right? And we can notice the burdens, and they can be released. Because in order for them to be held, in order for the burdens to be here, for the contractions and fear to be here, it takes some kind of holding or resistance. And as that's seen, then it's like, whoa, let's go fly a kite. And so this is my first Mary Poppins video. I'll probably do another one on this, because there's so much more there. And it's so nice for me to think about self as that, as freedom, play, flow, celebration, as Mary Poppins would see the beauty, the essence, the innocence, the love for everyone. And she was with the chimney sweeps, and she adored them all. Okay. See you later. Bye.